All right, try this again.
Take two. Let's do this again.
We've never had internet fail us.
Yeah,
That's a first, but
we've had a lot of things fail us, but internet's not one of them.
yeah, no, exactly right. Normally it's parts. As always, like we were talking about earlier, we were joined by the Elsings. I don't even know where we left off at. I think we were talking about you guys at the 4-1 having problems.
Even if we left off, it sounds like they couldn't hear us anyway, so we can just start over.
Yeah, might as well.
Start over with the YouTube.
Yeah,
Give the
just
spiel.
hit it back from the top again.
Okay, our little spiel. So we are Avery, Emily, and Mason Elsing. I officially joined the Elsing family, I suppose, this past fall. But we have a YouTube channel, New Age Custom Farming, where we highlight all of our custom farming operation in Wisconsin. And then we're also Elsing Family Pulling Team on Facebook because we have a Pro Stock, the first Pro Stock, New Holland Pro Stock in the U.S., a T8 Tomcat, and then our 4-1, the Thunder Clutch, that's been sitting in the shed for a few years.
Yeah, so now Dad started pulling Thunder Clutch way back,
Yep.
right? As a
So,
super farm.
Started as I think a super. Yeah, it's a 1066 that we started out with. I wasn't around. Well, I was around for the end of it, but stuck a plunger on that thing, and he tells the story better. But he was revving up in the driveway, stuck a plunger, launched it across the road a couple times, destroyed the whole thing, and then it got built into the tractor it is today, which is an MX 210. Yep, Blackburn chassis. They did all the whole thing, and then it was a super farm. And then the first year Limited Pro was a thing. The whole talk was to run between a Limited Pro and a super farm. Just switch the turbos. You could run whatever. Went down to Gordyville with the 4-1 on it, made a pass, and said, "Yep, super farm turbo for sale." So now we got the 4-1, and Mason and I run that, and Dad runs his Pro Stock. And once in a while, we tell him we're not wrenching on the damn Pro Stock anymore unless we get to drive it, and then he lets us drive it.
Has there ever been thoughts of adding a second one?
A second Pro Stock?
Yes.
Oh no,
He said, "Oh
Absolutely
no, one's enough."
not.
I would rather have 3 Limited Pros than 2 Pro Stocks.
Really? So I guess that's something else we hadn't really talked about amongst ourselves that you guys really see, because 4-1, whenever it first came out, was really created to be kind of that buffer class between super farm to Pro Stock, which, looking at what we have now, it's probably a good thing because of how much the Pro Stocks have changed since the 4-1 class even came out.
It's all
In the years we've been pulling Pro Stock since our first, 7 years ago down here was our first pass. They've more than doubled in horsepower.
Yeah. So, no, what does that do for you guys? I mean, I know, obviously, what's under the hood, the blue one versus the red motors. I mean, what's the biggest differences that you guys battle between the two of them?
Everything that every nut and bolt on the Pro Stock will come loose every pass. I
Really?
mean, like last year down here, the clutch fell off. Like the pedal the bolt fell out of the clutch, and the
Oh, no.
clutch pedal fell. Like everything that you could think, every nut and bolt on it will be loose at some point.
I mean, I get the vibration part of it.
It's just, I would think, it just with the injection pumps and the timing advance to be so radical, they just vibrate so bad.
It's so violent that everything is just coming loose at all the time on it.
That's crazy.
Like the Limited Pros and the Light Pros and Super Farms, they have stuff come loose on them. You got to check your injection lines and your exhaust,
Right.
full bolts and all that. The Pro Stock, you literally have to, every bolt you have to check at almost every time if you want to do good.
I was just about to say, and you have to check your oil plug, which these two don't remember.
I believe I've seen that on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Hey, I was going to my bachelorette party and people were texting me. Yeah, I did. I put it in our video. Up at Hillsboro, they said that. And I was getting texts at my bachelorette party. I'm like, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I don't know what an oil plug is.
It's like, I didn't do it. I'm down here.
Yeah.
No, but so tell me, you guys tell me y'all drive the Pro Stock too. What's the biggest driving difference between that and the Pro? And how hard is it to kind of go back to driving the other one?
Uh,
I don't think it's that different. It's just a whole lot louder.
Is driving through the cooler a big deal?
I don't think so. I've never.
It's I think clutch setup is a big deal, and the fact that I think that you're getting some pro stock drivers in this pulling world that aren't tractor drivers. You know, they don't spend a lot of time on a tractor. They don't spend a lot of time around a motor. I'm not saying that that makes them bad by any means, and I'm not talking about anybody specific, but we spend our time around motors and tractors and farm equipment every single day. So,
Mhm.
I mean, I think that that makes a big difference is to being like understanding what it's doing, when it's doing it, and having a feel for the machine. I think that if you just expect to go out there and get on 5,000 horsepower pro stock with a 6.25 or a 6.5 turbo, and you're going to get it down the track. I mean, there's guys that can do it. There's guys, I'm not saying you can't, but it makes it a lot easier to be in tune with the machine when you're around it all the time and you work on it yourself and you understand what it's doing yourself. I think that that's a big deal. And a lot of it's in the setup. Clutch setup to me is very important.
Mhm.
We're in the shop arguing with Dad about it a little bit, discussing it with Dad a little bit before
You
we
can say arguing. We've all done it.
just talking it over and it's important. Like it's a lot different down here in Louisville too, because you have such a shorter distance to get the job done. So you got to get that thing upstairs and you got to get it rolling out quick. So you need to get the RPM out of it. But yeah, I don't know. I think indoor is a big deal too, because you don't get to watch the smoke.
Mhm.
You know, I think I would rather watch the exhaust than the tack personally. I mean, we pulled a lot of years without even
Definitely.
watching the tack.
I agree totally. When we built our Light Pro, we ran a race pack for the first 8-9 years, and
Long time.
the tack never worked on the thing half the time. And I don't even look at the tack now. Even indoors, I don't. I just know what it feels like and know what it sounds like. And
Yeah, definitely. So obviously you guys are involved with Badger State a whole lot. What does that look like for you guys from home? I know how involved with your dad is there. I mean, do y'all have the desire to kind of go behind Dad's footsteps? I mean, I know what he does is a huge undertaking to begin with.
I would say, I mean, I've sat in the truck with my dad going from jobs to farms to midweek. I mean, 5 days. He's spent more time talking on the phone with pullers, whining and bitching about things than he has talking to me in the passenger seat. I mean, that guy, it's constant. It's constantly something. You know, I don't know no examples, but it's just constantly something. And I will say anybody that wants his job has no idea what it is. I've been watching it for 25 years. They have no clue. I shouldn't say no clue, but
you're right.
Anybody
They don't have a clue.
anybody that wants that job shouldn't have it.
yeah,
It's just like being the boss. You never get the call like, "Hey, it's going perfect." It's always the crisis.
no, you're exactly right there. My involvement with Indiana Pulling League, I see what Richard deals with on a daily basis, and I no,
I wouldn't want any
Patience.
part of it anymore.
there ain't no way.
I thought at some point, whenever I was younger, maybe.
Getting worse with like everything cost way more than it did back then. Like the first super farm Dad built in like 2000, it was early 2000s, late 90s, was $13,000 turnkey. Like you're not getting anything for that anymore. So back then it was a lot of money, but it's just such a substantial amount now that everybody wants it to be perfect. And it's not going to be perfect.
You're never going to get perfect in this business when somebody's making the parts, and not taken away from anybody. But what we're doing with these things today, there's nothing perfect. You're not going to have perfect.
No, you can't please everybody. I mean, it's just like everything else in the world. But let's get into you guys having the tractor on display at New Holland booth. This is going to be what, year 4. No, okay, this is only second year. Okay, I thought y'all been here a couple others. How in the world did all that come about?
We started our partnership with New Holland. Greg started a partnership with our New Holland dealer when he built the Pro Stock. They're a big sponsor of our tractor. You can see their logo on our tractor on the Hennessy implement. But so that's kind of how we started working with New Holland. Yeah, we run all New Holland on the farm. And so that's how it started working with tractor pulling. But then when we started our YouTube channel, we reached out to them because if you look at other farm YouTube channels, nobody else runs New Holland, and we do. And so we were like, hey, we would love to work with you guys because we run all New Holland and there's nobody else really online doing that and sharing that in the space that we are. And so then we started working with them, I think 3 years ago. And then last fall, we spoke with them of how it would be awesome to have the tractor in their booth just because it's something different, a draw for their booth. And it's also good for us too, to be able to get our name out there for what we do. So that's how it started.
One of my favorite things about that tractor is the color blue it is. It's the Maserati.
Yep.
Now, that's only in T7s and T8s.
I think they're doing everything now, aren't they?
Are they doing it? Everything?
They just released that. That's their new color.
Oh, as a whole.
As a whole,
It's close to it. You can still get the blue power. You can still get the blue power edition, but they're changing the color that they're painting everything anyway right now.
Had you heard that? I hadn't heard that one.
Yeah.
They just released that not too long ago.
Yeah. One of my best friends is the service manager at our old New Holland dealership, and he was telling me the other day that was going to happen.
That's pretty neat. So let's talk about the YouTube side of things. Where in the world did it come from? And what made you want to do it?
You want me to take this one? So Avery and I started dating 7 years ago, and when I started my corporate job and we were living together at that point, he would come home from the farm every day, from farming every day, and would put farming YouTube channels on and sit down and watch farming all night after coming home from farming all day. And I sat down and I watched a few with him, and I was like, we can do the same thing. My corporate job was in social media and stuff. And I was like, I have the skills to do social media. We have the content that we can easily create from what we do every single day. So I was like, let's start our own. So it actually originally started more so with him doing a lot of the videos and stuff. And then I actually ended up quitting my corporate job because not just to do YouTube full time, but I started doing freelance stuff for social media instead of corporate work. But that gave me more flexibility to be on the farm. So then I did a lot more videos, and then Mason helps with videos too.
And it turns out everybody likes to watch her more than us. So,
So you talk about doing all of this. Where in agriculture as a whole do you think the social media game is? Do you think it's behind? Do you think it's coming closer to where it needs to be? What's your take on it?
I think that there are a lot of people that are doing really well on social media, and I think a lot more people are becoming more comfortable with it. One thing that I tell people that are curious about doing social media is that doing social media is like working a muscle. The more you do it, the more comfortable you become at it. And I think agriculture as a whole, or people as a whole doing stuff on social media, they'll see either another tractor puller or another farmer doing it, and so they'll create their own content, and that kind of is building the momentum for farm talk or farm social media. But ultimately, at the end of the day, as we all know, agriculture is a very small part of the population, and the more of us that are sharing our story, the better. So, and I think we're definitely seeing the trend of more and more people doing that.
And the other thing too, the amount of quote unquote influencers here, the pool just seems like it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So obviously not only what y'all are doing, but what everybody else is doing is starting to work too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, you got one of the largest ones sitting over here behind us at the bar. It's just amazing to see these people pop up and pop up and pop up. I started watching Millennial Farmer 15 years, 14, whenever he started, 10 years ago, and followed you guys. And it's just amazing to see it grow. It's,
You know the got on his first time heard of him?
who?
Millennial. Whenever his map came out on Farm Sim as a kid.
There you go.
That's about all I got for it.
That's what you guys need next, the farm sim map.
Yeah, y'all. That'd be kind of cool.
Hit us up. We'll do it.
Heck yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, we appreciate y'all coming on for sure. I know you guys got a crazy busy week ahead of us, but thank y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You gonna get a CR11 to keep on the farm, or
Oh man, I tell you,
he's a monster, ain't it?
that is a hell of a machine, and I would love one, but I don't know.
Can you keep the corn away from it?
Yeah, we could. Yes, we definitely could, but man, we can run 3 8.9s and
For
for
the same money.
Yeah. and it'll and we can pick more corn with 3 8.9s than that will. So
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh,
that's a monster though. What I've seen that thing will do.
it's a hell of a machine, and it does a good job. I mean, it's a clean sample, and there's nothing on the ground, and we were pumping out 9,000 bushel an hour of corn. I mean, it's
so you guys have at least demoed one then?
yeah.
Okay,
They brought
I
us
figured.
2 years ago. They brought us one out, and we ran it for a little while. We saved the best going with the best yield, see what it would do, and it's a big machine. I mean, it's definitely it's cool to see what the future is, and I mean, it's coming for sure.
It's something that's hard for us to run on our operation though, because
Right.
we don't have enough big enough fields to get it as efficient as it should be.
So before we let you guys go, what's next for New Age Custom Farming? Is there anything cool coming down the pipe you can let us in on, or
We're waiting on some signed contracts, and then there'll be some cool stuff. But 10 years down the road will be
we're
my
gonna have a light pro stock? We established
either
that
light
earlier.
pro or hot farm. That's what we'll tease.
Hot farm.
Jason
Trust
says
me.
hot farm.
They don't want to work on a light
Trust
pro.
me.
They want to work on a
No,
hot
no,
farm.
You want the
yeah,
hot
we'll
farm.
adjust the valves. You can go on.
Yeah, we'll do that. Here's your clutch. We'll do that
Yeah.
one time a year.
Yep.
Go play.
No, I think people would love to see Emily on a tractor of her own, and it's talks. I mean, there's nothing going on for sure, but it would.
We
be
have retro parts sitting on the shelves that probably won't even
Will do.
make it into a tractor, but we
Yeah,
can say
yeah,
that's the start.
because we're gonna go. Yeah, well, we could use this, but that ain't gonna work. So just bring the new stuff.
Yeah. That's the way it'll
We're
be.
not trying to lose.
Isn't that how it all works? Though
Yeah.
we all go in the back of the shop. And we're like, well, we've got enough stuff here to build this. Oh wait, no, we don't. Go ahead and just keep it coming. We've already started this
You
far.
have enough to build it, like you said. You're like, well, why would I took this junk out anyways? Why would
we
I
put this
it
back in?
Why would I put that back in?
To throw it away.
Well, you guys, thank y'all. Y'all have been awesome.
I will say one more thing this week. We do have a quote unquote meet and greet, if you will, in the New Holland booth on Thursday from 3 until 5 p.m. And then we pull on Thursday night. And neither of these guys are modeling our t-shirts that we have for our pulling tractor. They're modeling
We've
other
got
people's.
let's see Wild Buck, and then we've got. Now we're gonna have to update the Revelation Pro now.
But our pulling shirts for the T8 Tomcat are also for sale in the New Holland booth too. If people are here and want to check it out.
That's in the north wing,
No, it's
South
still
wing.
south.
south wing in the corner,
So
right?
now, if
Right
they
outside
can't
the
get
food court.
their shirts here, where can they go to go get them?
If you go to our YouTube videos, it's always linked in the description. The URL is kind of long, so they can
Okay.
just go into the description.
Perfect. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you this week sometime.
Oh, definitely.
Well, whatever you want to do, we're here all night long. As far as I'm concerned, I don't have anywhere to be tomorrow. Yes. I live for the predictions. Dude, we've got to talk about what we've seen today. The T7. I don't care. Just anything. Yeah.
We kind of talked about this amongst both of us, and that was Ricky and Keith.
Dude, yeah.
we at the end of the last season when we were kind of discussing who we thought was going to be in for mods and who we thought was going to be contenders or who had enough passes, Ricky and Keith always came up because, like, yes, it was a new build, but how many mods did we see run this year, no matter if it was full tilt or just like between light mod and mod? It was a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they've only made one pass with it so far, but I'm down for it.
Well, I mean, look
we
what other
we
tractor,
know what it's gonna do.
I mean,
Okay,
look what
we
other
know.
tractor they had that is also dominant right now with Brandon Simon. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
It's going to come down to, I believe, the same principles. But
So, did you have a chance to watch the interview I did with Teasley's?
I did, yes.
I didn't realize that Apex was their old two-wheel drive.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that.
It was the red one, correct?
Yeah, I think that's what they said. But
Yep.
that was a lot of fun. You know, all these interviews that we've kind of had a chance to do on the way here.
Mhm.
You know, Cody Lewis, promoter for Macon, Missouri. We
Yep.
had the St. Mary's again. We had Teasley's. We had, Noah Allison. You want to talk about an information filled interview of what his intentions are and what his dreams are for what in tractor pulling is. Oh my word. You need to go watch that one too.
Yep.
And we had a couple of others lined up admittedly, but time just ran out.
Yeah,
You know, everybody's busy trying to get here, and we know that.
it's travel time. If anybody occurs any problems, which we don't wish upon anybody, it just happens. With all the construction there is right now, it's just been a little bit more of a challenge.
Yeah. So let's talk about that a little bit. I kind of like where the parking is now compared to what it was because they've got that whole lot now, it feels like. Even if you get bumped out of the finals, you don't have to move your hauler to a separate lot.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. Which,
And if the things coming down the pipeline for what this new building is going to be, and we get to kind of fire up inside, I'm all for it. I love the idea of it. Now, am I going to miss the old Broadman and being in there and it kind of being, in the circle, kind of like it is? Yeah, but I can't wait.
I think there's just so much history and nostalgia with that building that, yes, it's kind of hard to not see it go, but see it be. I don't know if there's the right word for it. It's just there's so much nostalgia with just walking into that place and seeing all the competitors for this show that it's what we're used to. But I guess when something new comes along, it just takes some time to getting used to. But I think it's heading in the right direction.
Yeah. Me and Mackenzie, we actually had a chance to go down and walk the dirt earlier today. You walk into that arena, you just automatically feel what's been there in the past. We stood down there at the very end and, standing right in the middle of the floor. The year my brother won in 2011, I think it was, that was the same year that Lance Little and Don Masterson got into a pull-off against each other. Don just making that last pass down that right-hand side. I mean, you can feel that. There's just so much stuff going on there, and I love every minute of it.
Yeah, there's something about when you enter that front main gate that it just turns on a whole different mode. I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter if you're just a spectator. It doesn't matter if you're a competitor. It's just it's another feeling. It's not any different than what we talked about earlier this year or even like past season. Walking into a Chapel Hill, walking into a Bowling Green, a Toma, a Hillsboro, something like that. It's that same feeling, but there's just that history.
Yeah, and I think our intentions are at some point just kind of do a video series like that, like just kind of telling some of the stories of the places and what they mean to not only to us, but to probably everybody else in pulling world.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you even ask guys from across seas. It means something to them too, even though they haven't ran on it, because it might have shaped where they've been.
Right, exactly. So yeah, it's only Tuesday, but it is gonna be a very exciting week.
It does not feel like Tuesday.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
I feel like we're supposed to be at a pull tonight.
Right, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, so something we've always emphasized on here about making our predictions is kind of the hook order. We don't know the full hook orders yet, but we've got an idea of kind of who drew number one for what night.
Yeah.
There's been some guys that have drawn number one. If the track holds true to previous trends, I really like where they are. I'll tell you right now, the first Pro Stock is going to be rolling up tomorrow night out of Ohio. I think that sweetens up the pot for him.
Yeah. it's going to be very interesting to see because like you said, the first hook in the past couple of years has always been an interesting one. Like last year, we had Jason Rowan or not Rowan, Tim Vorwald on Friday night's first hook dang near touch the sand pile. Then you have Meddings dang near touch the sand pile, and it just goes back and forth. So it'll be one interesting one to see. But I do agree, like those guys being the first up will be, one to see. And then obviously, we know from being in Broadman earlier, that entire lineup and that back half of that lineup
It's
scary.
gonna be hard.
It is insane.
Well, nice to see you're back from your break.
Yep, I had to go use little boy's room.
Bless your heart. Yeah, but we were just talking about like all the new things that we've saw today, from tractors to wraps.
And it's not done yet. We're not even close to done for the weekend yet.
Well, and I think
No.
just besides that, all the new things going on around the fairgrounds in general.
Oh,
The
heck
new
yeah.
seating in Freedom Hall, in the lower level Freedom Hall. And I don't know if you guys were in the show at all today or not, but I walked around the show and all the new signage, the 60th anniversary banners, everything. They're doing some really neat stuff around the fairgrounds.
Man,
now.
I don't want to spoil it, and I might be a little biased. But what's in the Case IH booth celebrating America 250?
The America flag Magnum is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is. I'm hoping I get over there and have a little fun with it before the show opens tomorrow, maybe. But yeah, but
Well, you better get out of bed earlier than you normally do.
yeah. But y'all want to get into predictions for this thing? We've saved it for
I
this.
I don't even know. I don't have a list.
You've got your phone, don't you?
I mean, we can just go off the wall.
You've got your phone.
It's not anything we haven't done already before.
Yeah,
That's the truth.
So I guess we just want to go class by class. Do we going to go winner?
Oh no,
I think you just do a winner.
No, we're going session by session.
Well,
Right.
I'm talking just
Winner.
one winner in the class.
Yeah, sure.
I guess that starts with fall drives then.
Yeah.
One's up tomorrow night.
Are we allowed to pick the same ones?
Oh yeah, just do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Run through it.
you first.
I think Larry Peterson's due down here.
Fair.
He's had a rough go down here, and I think he's due.
I'm going to Fairgrove, Michigan for mine. I think Rob Foster does it.
That's a good pick.
It's a good one. I'm going to go one that's been on the brink of breaking something out here. And I'm going to go with Murray Thornton. I'm going to go Thumper, the Outlaw truck. Been close, and I just think that they'll get over that hump. So,
I could agree.
All right, Super Farm. This class is kind of. We've got a couple of scratches, I think, don't we?
unfortunately, because of
Yeah.
breakages, which is unfortunate, but something we can't control.
It happens. Yeah. Man, I like this one. There, you've got Lee, you've got Casey, Trip. I think Trip drew number one.
I believe he did too. Yeah, I think he's
He
number one.
runs. Yeah.
Oh.
I saw number one on the front of his earlier. Man, I don't know. I can't
Pick somebody.
one.
I'll start this one off, and I'm going to go just because of how the summer he had cooler and non-cooler. I'm going to go Shane Maston.
Okay.
I will have. That's exactly where I was going, just because of what he said. The cooler on, cooler off. Shane had a heck of a summer. They got the thing running good right now. I just think it may happen.
It may very well get any intel on Simon's new tractor at the Fent booth. No, but we were told noon tomorrow is going to be the fun. Is going to be when you want to be there. Well, that's what we were told.
Yeah, you move on to the modified. You didn't pick.
Yeah, you got to pick. Super.
No, I was hoping y'all wouldn't make me.
You have to. You got no
I know. Man, I like Trip being number one. I'll take Trip.
I could agree.
You want to talk about somebody who's due here? Trip Downing is due.
I would agree.
He's had rear end trouble.
I mean, he just
at
got it
least
together
once.
too.
Yeah.
So
It didn't take him long to put together, though.
No. It moves
They
pretty
worked
quick.
pretty quickly.
Move on to the modified class. I mean, this class is stacked from top to bottom. Are we gonna see a repeat next year? Ricky Long coming back. That could be a good one.
Or
I
somebody's
think-
going to stop that streak that's going.
I think Bill Leichner's due down here. It's been a little while. Bill's paid his dues. I'm gonna go Bill Leichner.
He's just been on a streak of bad luck here.
Yeah.
Like, it's just been any little thing that could go wrong for them with this thing. It's
His
gone
went wrong. Yep.
Yeah.
for sure.
You're picking Mott. You're going next.
I just don't think you stop the train that's gone 2 straight years of sweeping this place.
I don't disagree with that either.
because there's just something about that tractor. It
just
does not
hooks.
matter what track it is. It's
Well,
going down the track.
I'm kind of more inclined to choose the one that sold it to them. They're
If
back.
anybody's wondering who I'm picking Brandon Simon. Just so we're clear on that one.
I'm going longs.
I mean, it's up in the air, you know. And I
Ran one time, sure. I get it. But come on now. It's longs in Freedom Hall. It's kind of like that Simon and Freedom Hall deal. Come on.
Or the next class, the one that's won here 13 times.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shane, you go first.
Yeah, you're gonna go first with this one.
Let's see. Sam Brown, Tim Kane, Elkinger's a rookie. Deppin's a rookie. Well, there's Toy.
Brian will be a rookie in the pro stock.
Yeah.
At least he's been here before. Super
Yeah.
farm.
By the way, y'all, if y'all haven't gone and read the rookie class article that we put out a couple of days ago, go check that out. That gives you a lot of insight as to how many
Make your
rookies you're gonna
pick.
have.
Make your pick.
I'm putting it off. I'm going Tinker Toy.
Go for it, Wyatt.
I think because of last year, how close he was, and he opened the hole for Daryl to drive through. I'm gonna go Tim Kane because of how you got to remember he
Yeah.
was inches away from a win last year in the finals, driving it through the pile and to open up for Daryl in the prelims and got second there. I'm picking Tim.
Did you ever find out what happened to him at Cloverdale?
Don't look at me.
We'll go out on a limb here. I'm going to take Russell Hildebrand.
I don't hate it.
That is, that dude's been putting in a lot.
He's
of
been
work.
putting a lot of work, and I just
That tractor's never touched a dyno.
nope.
Nope.
So on to 4-1s on Thursday night.
I'd rather not. Let's see. Jeff Ball, Gary Barrett, Bordeaux, Adrian Cox, Nick Gallitz, Dean Halicki, Colby Lane, Chris Lear, Kevin Lindstrom, Patrick Payne, Craig Ratterman, and Reckless.
Give me Kevin Lindstrom.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go with a guy that has also had a string of bad luck here, but I think he's gonna get over the hump. I'm gonna go Adrian Cox.
That's a fair pick.
Yeah.
Are y'all really going to leave Dean out there for me to take?
Yeah.
I'm not
Are
sure
you
with,
really
with him
leaving
having a
me
meat toss on if that's going to help or hurt him. Because how many
What does-
times have we seen a
what
meat
it-
toss on a 401 here?
What it have on today?
Meat toss.
Did it?
Me tosses on.
Depends on what set it is.
And Dean will make him work. I mean, he's won with him.
He won 50 grand.
No, meat toss.
That's fair. Screw it. I'm taking Dean.
I mean, we left him on the board for you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Thanks, bud.
Wyatt, you go first.
I'll go ahead and take my. I'll go ahead and take that
I
one.
know
to the
where you're
bank.
going. So
If you
If I
you
don't
go
I'm gonna-
bias here,
he's
don't
got
you
to.
dare.
He's got to.
I mean,
That class is loaded.
I'm gonna go with our own tractor here.
That class is loaded, man. Go ahead, Shane.
I'm going Anderson. Sorry, bud.
We get to follow.
gotta-
we
I
get
gotta
to
be
follow him. We get to follow him directly, so we get to see where he goes.
I was gonna go Anderson, but I'll go Miley.
Lee. Okay.
I mean,
Ouch.
he's always good in here, and
There's a
Like,
stint.
so the Oliver Drew first took. Just throwing that out there too.
First one of the night, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see. Now for the first session of two wheelers.
Yeah,
And
y'all.
we've got a wide variety in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob Shepard's a rookie. The Apple Pie Express is a rookie. And you've got Buckeye Hooker in here. You've got Kerry Unger, Jacoby Wiley. Who wants to go first?
I'll pick Donnie Sullivan.
I like that pick.
I did too. I do like that one. I guess I'll go. And I'm going to go Will Teasley.
It's not a bad pick at all.
Love that. Just for the sake of being different, give me Mikey White.
That's a good pick too.
That was another good one. I mean, he
It's
won a
just like,
session
no
last
matter
year.
who y'all take, there's just gonna be ones like, really, guys?
And
Come on.
you got the second session of 10-2 pros here, and
Yeah.
they're again another loaded field. But
Yep.
I'm gonna take Brandon Simon.
Yeah, definitely.
That's definitely a good one.
So now that No, that ain't. Okay, never mind. I thought I was reading. I clicked on the wrong session. Don't worry.
You're up.
I don't want to be up.
Go ahead.
Now, is the Simon one supposed to be the new one?
No, that's the
Friday?
championship tractor.
Mhm.
That
Okay.
is Loud Heavy regular.
Okay. Give me Travis Coons.
If he puts on another pass like he did in the prelims,
Yeah.
I think he's in the
whoa,
hunt.
whoa, hang on. Nah, give me Julia. Never mind. Change that. Give me Julia.
You went right where my mind was going.
Huh?
I was also going to go Julia.
Oh, well, I'll take Travis then.
I was just going to go Julia because, her
Yeah.
driving is just second to none, I believe.
That thing loves prelims.
It does.
Yep.
All right, 4-1s on Friday. I'm going Barker and Rhapsody.
I gotta get. I think they're gonna pick up where they left off last year. That tractor just likes this building and it hooks up and it goes straight. I think. Yeah. I think they're gonna do it again.
I'm going to have to pick different here because I don't want to pull the college game day thing where everyone picks the same and has bad luck.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go. Ooh. I think if they can get it in the actual 4-1 class and not we're in the combo like the Cloverdale, I think they can do it here. I think I'm going to pick John Meyer.
That's not.
Ooh.
I don't hate that at all. I don't disagree.
Yeah, so now the only reason I was a little hesitant on that one, the new chassis thing.
Right.
He's got what, 3 underneath him with
3 or
it?
4. I think 3.
It did fantastic at Cloverdale. It worked for him. I don't know.
It's not a long
There's-
way off.
There's enough unknown there for me on a shorter track to not be comfortable with that.
right.
So you move into the second session of 2-wheel drives, and boy, this class is loaded from top to bottom.
This one's a barn burner.
Mindy Nelson, David Carlton, Barbara Cochran, Roger Dethridge, Tanner Fitzsimmons, Mark Ford, Chad Mayhill, Dale Nelson, Chase Richardson, Jason Sullivan, Cole Zajac, Jonathan Payne.
I'll go first.
Chase?
I
Want me to take it?
go for it.
Ed.
I know it's local, but he was so close last year to Farley and Farm Show. I'm going to take Jason Sullivan. So,
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll go with my buddy from Mid South. I'll go Mark Ford and Trimmer.
It's also a very good one. He was Mid-South champ, correct?
Yeah.
Not a bad pick at all.
I'm gonna go with Mayhill. Just but they've been working hard on that truck. It's got a motor setup in it that's twin to last year's champion. I think he's due.
Yeah, I think he is too. All right, duel the fuel time.
It's all you, bud.
Give me my brother.
I don't hate it.
I don't either. But here's the thing: if I pick somebody else, he's gonna have my head.
Now you know where I came from.
I think Travis Schlaball is due down here.
He really is.
I'm going with Schlaball, the bone twister.
I don't think you can stop the crazy train.
Formick, no.
And
Collins
I'm
back
going
in the
off.
seat,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
that
is Colin
thing's.
gonna drive it this time?
Then it wasn't Jody's fault last year. Jody can drive things just as good as Colin. I don't disagree with you there at all.
And Collins not going to baby it.
And then-
he's gonna go
Yeah,
out.
right. And then you move into
Pro.
the field of pro stocks on Friday night,
Yeah.
Mhm. This one's a good one.
and I'm gonna.
If Brandon Coates draws number 1 hook here,
He's prone to it. He does
he's
it in
used
summer.
to it.
He does it outdoors. He does it
know.
indoors.
I'm gonna
Find out
take.
tomorrow. We can get a program. We'll know.
I'm gonna take Mr. Friday night. Take Rat Parish. Because the last 2 years on
That
Friday
thing-
night,
that
that
thing
thing
has
is
been
Mr.
on
Friday
it.
night.
Yep.
So
You know what? I think with the man returning, he's not going to forget how to do it. Lance Little.
Yeah. Is Youngblood still available?
Yeah.
I'll take Youngblood, depending on what
it's
the
all in.
hook
That's
is.
yeah.
So there's a
Braden
lot
is
of-
good to drive. Braden learned from the best.
Yep, that is for sure. And
7,500-pound super stock diesel pickup.
I got mine from Mid South. I'll take Dixie Ram again.
Okay.
No shame.
That's a good one.
This class to me is so dependent on hook number.
God, it
Yep.
is. No, not true.
Let me finish.
No, last year it was not.
All right, never mind. I'm going with the Godfather. Give me Van.
Is that your safe pick?
Huh?
That's your safe.
Why wouldn't you?
Fair. Is he driving or is Trip driving?
He's driving.
Van's driving. Trip last I heard may not be here, but I could be wrong. But
Oh no.
Van is driving. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with. Give me Terry Biggs. Give me Deadpool.
Ooh.
That truck's been on rails.
Is he a rookie here?
You know, I don't know.
Oh no.
I don't know really.
Oh.
I honestly don't.
Oh no. That. I hope not. For
I'd say he probably is.
article's sake. I think he's. No, he was here before. Never it was green.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I
Yeah,
could be
he
wrong,
was
but I think you're right.
So on to the light pros.
All right, light pro specialist, you go for it. I'm good. This was the other class that had 5 rookies in it. I
Yeah.
think.
Yep.
Give me Matt Smith, just because I don't want to venture away from the blue guys, and God knows that thing runs like a scalded dog.
Yeah. So let's see. Our 5 rookies are Allison, Banyan, Belak, Kyle Paulson.
And Reynolds.
Tyler Reynolds.
I guess technically 6, but the tractor,
Take half the
tractor
classes.
wise, it's 5.
Right.
How much does experience play in here? You think?
A lot. I know where you're going, and I about went there.
I'll go.
Go for it.
ahead.
Kyle Paulson. That thing has been
Ooh.
on absolute rails the last half of the Badger State season, and I don't think it stops.
Jeff.
That's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
What makes me hesitate is I haven't seen him run on a 250-foot track in a while. How long is Keystone?
Same.
distance.
Yeah, but you can.
A
Yeah,
lot
keep.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go Jeff. I'll go Jeff. Nobody gonna take Alan Cook.
That's the one I was torn
Jesus.
between.
Yeah,
That was
it's a fact of if Al can get out of his slump because
Yeah.
at the end of the season he was just stuck with bad luck. So
All right, we got 2 more classes. Our next guest is gonna be joining us here in just a second. All right, light supers. Blackburn, Bowles, Cheezick, Filiatru, Jones, Kuhn, Payne, Phillips, Smith, Spiegelberg, and Wilson.
Go first.
Bowles,
that thing runs hard.
alter ego.
That thing runs hard. I know experience plays a lot into this one because there are some very experienced light super guys here. But I'm gonna go with Rex Kuhn and Letterbuck.
I'm gonna go with Brandon. He's due. That thing it's been running good,
It
and
has.
they got new set of tires on it, and I think
No.
maybe this is Brandon's year.
He's set to make a test pass tomorrow.
Correct.
Right? Also, all right, last session of pros.
Rob Russell.
That was
Okay.
quick.
Well, that didn't.
That didn't take long.
Okay.
I'm gonna go one that also was running on rails, Badger State. I'm gonna go Jason Allen. That thing was running like a scalded
Don't
dog.
left me Esden Lemke. I'll take Esden Lemke. He likes to go Saturday afternoon.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's our picks and our next guest. You gonna tag out? I'll just scoot over. All right. You're gonna have to adjust the audio level again, probably. What's up, Mr. Brandon Garnett? How are you, sir?
Good, Shane. How are you?
Pretty good. So, just happened to see you across the room, and I was like, well, there's somebody else that could talk, especially with the involvement of Farm Credit Mid-America here. Just kind of talk to us about what Farm Credit Mid-America has meant to the farm show, and, well, I guess to you, too, personally, you know?
Yeah, sure. So I appreciate you reaching out to visit for a minute. So, you know, Shane, our mission at Farm Credit is serving rural communities and agriculture. And so Farm Credit Mid-America, you know, we're the title sponsor of the tractor pull here at the farm show. And so our association covers 5 states, which would be Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio. And so such a large percentage of our customer base, this is where they are, right, for the farm show. And so it aligns really well with our mission and what we do, and reaching families as well, and a way to add value to our customers, and as you know, we're cooperative, and so our customers own Farm Credit, and so anyway, we're always thrilled to be able to show up and participate and help and add value, and so our partnership with Kentucky Venues and the Farm Machinery Show has proved to be really successful over the course of the partnership, with us being the title sponsor. And so we're glad to be here.
Yeah. And the other thing about Farm Credit Mid-America too, it's not just here. Y'all's involvement in truck and tractor pulling has grown immensely. Why you being up where you're at, you might not see it, but down here with us, I mean, I can just think of 4 or 5 off the top of my head where Farm Credit Mid-America is front and center in front of these farming towns and everything else in between.
Yeah, so that's a good point, Shane. And in the rural communities, which is where we are and where we show up at, a lot of county fairs, so to speak, that have tractor pulls, and you'll see our banners hanging at a lot of those, and us helping sponsor those tractor pulls, and bringing our brand to local areas and again rural communities. And so we do not just here, but you'll see us at Farm Credit Mid-America in a lot of different places when it comes to supporting county fairs and tractor pulling, etc.
Yeah. So now let's talk about you for a second.
Yep.
Your love for tractor pulling, where in the world does it come from?
Yeah, so it's interesting. So I grew up in Hopkinsville, as you know, same place you did, and so the Western Kentucky State Fair, the tractor pull was always the highlight of the fair. And as a kid, one of my dreams was always to be able to pull in the farm class at the fair. So we had this unspoken rule in the family that once we turned 13, that we could pull my granddaddy's 30-20 at the local fair. And so my love of that started there. I didn't come up through a tractor pulling family like you did. But it started there at locally, and I've enjoyed it, and at a much different level, just farm stock, so to speak. So comes from that, and I love watching tractor pulls at this level as well.
Now you've got a red one too. I love watching that thing go whenever you guys decide to bring it out throughout the year.
I do, and so I do have a red 1466 that I'm pretty proud of, and anyway, we enjoy taking it out and around to some local community, tractor pulls and pulling it, and we have a lot of fun with it. And so, anyway, it's a big time.
Yeah. So, what are you looking forward to this week? Being here at the farm show, I'm sure you're going to see everybody and everybody else this week too. But do you ever get a chance just to relax, mainly?
You know what? No, I don't know. I would say I get a chance to relax, but it's busy for me. I've been up here since Sunday. Be here till Sunday. But, what I look forward to most here is the people, seeing friends. I got a lot of customers and friends that pull up here, and watching those guys or ladies and guys pull here at the Farm Machinery Show, and seeing them down in the sand pile is always the highlight of my time at the farm show.
All right, boss man, thank you for coming on real quick. I saw you cross every week at Farm Credit Mid-America plug-in since y'all are title sponsor here.
Thank you, Shane. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, boss.
Thank you.
All right. Just figured we get that in there.
Yeah.
So I'm across the room there,
That was a fun show. I wish we could have a few more guests, but
No.
this night's just hard to catch people at times. Everybody's coming in and doing stuff. So
It's about the only time where you can really sit down with the family,
Right.
pullers or group, and catch a dinner or whatever before it all gets hectic. So,
Well, boys,
look for us this week. We got some cool stuff coming this week.
I will have decals on me all week this week.
I've still got hats available. Stop us if you want those.
Did you bring them?
Yes, I've got a select few left. So,
All right. Sounds good to me, boys.
We'll be around.
Now.
Yep. Catch us this week.
Let's go.
See ya.
farm show.